Family. So today's video is going to be quite interesting. So if you're wondering why I'm in the car, why I'm in the vehicle, and normally I record inside the home, it's because somebody's inside the home, and that kind of interrupts with the flow of things. You feel me? Like I just kind of want to be authentic. So YouTube is kind of like that sacred space where I get to show up and be the most authentic version of myself without judgment. I love you, collective. I love you, Rose family. You guys are the inspiration to a lot of things. I realized that not recording, not posting, not uploading, not being consistent has really made me feel down. And when I have a community of people such as so inspiring as you, it really inspires me to continue, or at least makes me feel like I still have life in me. You get me? Like, have you ever felt like whenever you stop doing the things you're passionate about, you don't really have such a passion. Like, you can have a partner, you can have the money, but if you don't have passion, if you don't have a purpose, it just makes you feel like really drained. And just like I used to could get up in the morning and do the things I need to do quickly because I had this passion, I had these goals, I had these dreams, and I had these ambitions. But without these things, I promise you, life can be so much harder. So I just want to thank the Rose family for being the passion, for being the ambition, for being my motivation and purpose. Y'all give me so much motivation and purpose. It's indescribable. And plus, the support is out of this world. Like, I just want to thank you guys for the support. I want to thank you guys for, number one, standing up for me, especially whenever there's people in the comments talking that mess. Y'all always pull up right on time, like, well, you ain't finna do my. I really fuck with that. So this video is, sorry, beginning was off topic, but let's get to the point. When a good guy comes into your life, ladies, don't reject him. When the good guy comes into your life, don't reject him. So I know this is a problem many of us women have, especially in the black community, for many different numerous reasons why the black community is so divided when it comes to divine masculine, divine feminine. So most of us are walking into this era of becoming more self-aware about our own issues, but a lot of us are walking around just being very unhealed, being very hurt, especially through the influence of music, artists that produce really good songs, but if you really think about it, can corrupt our mindset when it comes to our divine masculine, especially as feminine. So this is a video really for women correction, but men, please enjoy, because we are going to be checking the divine feminine. We are going to be that voice that can speak up for the women. Some of y'all may get triggered in this video because it's kind of like, I don't want to hear that. Sometimes it'll be corrected, but this is helping you. This video is going to help you, guide you to your divine masculine. But in order to get that divine masculine, you have to be a divine feminine. You understand? So if you're watching this, you have a chance to receive a man who's going to worship you, honor you, dedicate himself to you, love you unconditionally, be there for you. And they're very fucking rare. Don't get me twisted. So a lot of women may get conflicted because they may say, well, all men ain't shit. We may say, all men ain't shit. And they may be true. It may be true. It may be a lot of men are not shit. But what we're forgetting to say is the men that we tend to aim towards or choose ain't shit. You can never say that you never had a good man come into your life, and because of your mindset of being attracted to things that make you hurt, you probably rejected him. It was probably a man who probably read the Bible every day. He was a good man. He never missed a day of work. Because that was too consistent, because he was showing up consistently, because he was being this good guy, you naturally had an attraction towards what's not right for you. And so you probably rejected this man thinking that they come by the dozens, but they really don't. Our men that's good, that actually care about their woman, and it's not just about sex, it's very fucking rare. So I'm telling you this, and I'm talking to you to remind you of the rarity of this man, this divine masculine that's either in your life or about to come into your life or has left your life. This man that is divine, that has worked on himself, that has dedicated himself to his practices, his spirituality, God, whatever the case may be, do not fumble this. Because there is no other man. There is no multiple men that's going to come after him just in case this doesn't work out, because they're rare. So women, I don't care if you're cute. I don't care if you have a fat ass. I don't care how sexy you are. I don't care if you think that I can get another one. You really cannot. Not the good men. You can get a lot of dusty men. You can get a lot of men who don't care about you. You can get a lot of men who want to just sleep with you, just like you for your body. You get a lot of men like that. So what normally happens is the woman, because she's been through so many things and she's been wounded so many times, she may aim for the guy who's on a motorcycle, who got the abs, who's sexy, he got his hair cut, and he's bad to the bone. So, woman, you can't really say, I've never had a good man come into my life and try to help me. Because most of the times, if not if all the times, there was a man that came into your life that tried to help you, that tried to take care of you, that tried to provide for you. But because you were so busy looking after this guy who's on a motorcycle, who's hot, got all the girls who want him, you went for that guy. And you end up losing out on your blessing because you thought that man was going to sit there and stay down with you and be with you while you go chase this man who ain't shit. And then once you done with him, then you want to come to him. That's not how it works. So, many women may say, or many men, this ain't just an attack on women, because I understand my whole channel is about supporting divine feminine and awakening. But just because I support the divine feminine do not mean I am oblivious to our own behaviors and actions that keep us limited or away from the goal. And the goal is having a good life, having a good relationship, having a good partner. We have to be accountable as to how we're losing out on our own blessings as women. To the man who ain't shit, who ain't ever gonna be shit, we give him our all. We dress up for him. We put on our nails for him. We do all these things to try to get his attention because he's quote unquote hard to get. But what you don't even realize, sister, is you missing out on your blessing because the guy who's all about you, you are not about him. And so when he go be around another woman and that other woman has some type of consciousness and she say, oh, this is rare, let me be right with him, she's going to take the man that was supposed to be for you, sent by God, and she's going to take him. And now this nigga that you was chasing, it's crazy how God worked. The nigga that you was chasing, the nigga that wasn't shit, the man that's sexy but has a whole lot of nothing behind him and within him, watch he do dirty things too. Watch he do you dirty. And you're going to think in your mind, I should have did this. So ladies, this is not an attack. This is a real girl talk. Now I know we have the girl talks and we kind of like protect our minds from any negative comment, anything that's negative, anything that can hurt our ego. But with this message, listen, this is a message I had to give to myself. Because I'm imperfect and I found myself, because I never had a good relationship in my life. And when I finally did have the good relationship, there was such a level of like detachment or just running away from it because I was not used to that. But what I am telling you, sister, is don't miss out on your blessings chasing after something that's not even real, lust. Chasing after this man who don't want nothing to do with you, who has nothing for you, who is never going to give you anything. No, go for the man who's showing up consistently. Go for the man who wants to be with you. Go for the man who sees you more than just a body, sees you more than just sex, sees you more than just beauty, your looks. That's going to be lifetime. Don't go for temporary pleasure. That's going to be forever. Anyways, family, I just want to make this clear. Now, there is a message for the men too, but it would be more empowering if it came from a man. I may make a video, or I don't know. But really this is for the Divine Feminine Collective, and this is for also the men. This is for everybody to evolve, because if we can evolve as Divine Feminine in our wounds, the Divine Masculine can naturally heal and upgrade himself as well. So it was great hearing from you and talking to you, Rose family. See you on the next video.